So today, my ISU topic is on the cheetah. The cheetah is basically a big cat and is now mainly found in southern Africa. It is known for its speed, as it is able to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 3 seconds. It is able to reach speeds of around 70 miles per hour, which is 112 kilometers per hour. In comparison, the cheetah is able to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour almost 1 second faster than a Lamborghini, one of the fastest cars. This makes the cheetah the fastest land animal. Cheetahs are carnivorous animals that prey on gazelles, impala, hares, and even larger animals such as zebras and wild beasts. Cheetahs are diurnal hunters, as they hunt during the day and rest at night. This is because they mainly use their sight for hunting rather than scent. Although cheetahs are hunters, they are occasionally hunted by other big cats such as lions, Nile crocodiles, spotted hyenas, and even leopards. So the cheetah is from the kingdom Animalia. Its phylum is Chordata, its class Mammalia, order Carnivora, family Felidae. Genus is the Acinonyx. The species is Acinonyx jubatus. Cheetahs used to be able to be found throughout all of Africa and even into India. Now they are mainly found in southern Africa below the Sahara Desert. In this area, cheetahs may be found in open plains, savanna, open woodland, and semi-barren zones. They have also been known to live in areas of dense vegetation and even mountainous terrain. So, cheetahs have evolved many adaptations that enhance their ability to sprint. Their legs are proportionally longer than those of any other big cat, and their elongated spine increases stride length at high speeds. They have unretractable claws, special paw pads for extra traction, and a long tail for balance. Internally, the liver, adrenal glands, lungs, bronchi, and nasal passages, also the heart, are all larger to allow intense physiological activity. During a chase, cheetahs take up to about 31 over 2 strides per second, and 60 to 150 breaths per minute. Chases are usually limited to about sprints of less than 200 to 300 meters. However, because the increased physiological activity associated with running creates heat faster than it can be released through evaporative cooling, sweat through their paws and panting. On the exterior, the cheetah is the most slender of the big cats. Its lightweight body weighing about 80 to 140 pounds. Small head and long legs are designed for aerodynamics. Structurally, the cheetah has a unique flexible spine which allows for extreme flexion and extensions while running at top speeds. In spine flexion, when the cat's legs are directly underneath the body, the scapula and the hips are able to rotate to such an extreme angle that the cheetah's front and hind legs overlap. So this extension, basically, the spine recoils like a spring, propelling the cheetah's legs out. It is this proportion of the gait where the cheetah is able to reach strides up to about 25 feet. Lastly, the cheetah is equipped with blunt, semi-retractable claws. These function similarly to soccer cleats. Since its claws never retract fully like other big animals, they are always at the ready to provide powerful traction to the ground. The evolution of speed. So the primary reason the cheetah evolved for speed in the first place was in order for them to catch their prey. Prey victims such as the gazelle were initially too fast for the cheetah to catch. Over time, both cheetah and gazelle have constantly evolved to be faster and faster in order for their survival. So cheetahs are the fastest land animal, and like I said before, they reach up to 112 kilometers an hour to 120 kilometers an hour. They can quickly accelerate from 0 to 103 kilometers per hour in around 3 seconds or less. Cheetahs can only run fast, like I said before, for short periods of time, otherwise they will overheat. Cheetahs, the one disadvantage, or one of the main disadvantages they have, though, are being lightweight. So although they are able to run fast, they're not able to fight off predators as much. So cheetahs are able to run away from a fight with a predator to prevent being eaten. The only bad side of it is the animal survives up to only 8 years on max, due to its enlarged heart and all its other enlarged organs like the liver and adrenal glands, the lungs, and the bronchi. So early taxonomists interpreted the numerous specialized traits of cheetah as evidence that they diverge from other cat species early in the evolutionary history of the cat's family, Felidae. The cheetah was therefore granted unique taxonomic status, and since the early 1900s it's been classified only as the species of genus Acinonyx. So cheetahs are often divided into 5 subspecies: a jubatus, which is the South African one, a Jubatus friersoni, including the Jubatus felinox and Jubatus reinii from eastern Africa, the Jubatus somaringi from Nigeria to Somalia, Jubatus hecki from northwestern Africa, and the Jubatus phoenicus from Arabia to central India. The king cheetah, once thought to only be a distinct subspecies, is now in southern Africa, and it has formed a blotchy coat pattern, presumably from a rare recessive genetic mutation. So numerous molecular and genetic studies suggest that the cheetah shares a common ancestor with the puma and jaguar rundi, from which it diverged 6 to 8 million years ago, probably in somewhere around North America. So fossils attributed to the cheetah-like species dating from 2 to 3 million years ago have been found in North America, around Texas, Nevada, and even Wyoming. So the cheetah has no real ancestors, as it is so ancient, dating close to around 5.5 million years ago. The cheetah is known to have evolved from the giant cheetah, which has some relations to the older Xenom similis. It also has said to maybe lead back to the species of Pseudaiurus. Cheetahs also share homologous structures with the tiger. They both have tongues covered in papillae, which they use to scrape meat from their prey and to groom themselves. So my idea of the evolution of the cheetah, or the Acinox jubatus, reflects a shady evolution history of this animal, but it also describes the many hypotheses on where it actually originated from. Like I said before, the early cat family, Felidae, but then also branching off from maybe the puma and the jaguar. So my project here explains all the changes it made over time, not just physical and ancestral, but also the structure and different physical attributes that it displayed as it evolved as an animal.